The information you need to install the extension to do the dialing is right inside the email that you're getting. You will need this encryption key also for one time only, but here it is. I'm going to highlight it for you and bold it. So what we need to do here is look at the Chrome extension. So to acquire the browser extension with Chrome, this is the link. Okay, so I'm going to go to that link, and all you have to do is add this to your Chrome. Okay, that's already installed. So now the new browser nowadays, you have to pin your extension. So if you have a newer browser, you may have to do what I'm doing here. Now I'm going to click it, and the first thing to do, this is only a one-time thing. You enter the account number, which is M293. You can see here the account number highlighted in yellow in the email M293. Okay, and the encryption key, like I said, that's this long number here. So I'm going to grab that number, Control C to copy, or right click copy. And again, go back. So M293. Once it's in, you'll be able to keep it there. You won't have to redo that again. Okay, so I just pasted the key number. I validate the key. The key is validated. And now from now on, all you have to do is do launch TurboDial. So that is the first step. And now it's installed. Because this is like a pop-up, you may get a message in your browser that's blocking it. So I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to say always allow the pop-up from TurboDial. So I may have to refresh the page to make sure that pop-up doesn't block me anymore, and it doesn't. As you can see, it just popped up here. And here you have to put your username and password, which is also going to be in the email. Okay, your username and password goes here. You'll find those in the email. That will log you in automatically to the CRM and Fusionsoft. Now, it will want to use your microphone because you're dialing from the PC, so you'll need a headset. So I'm going to authorize this for the sake of the demo here. This is just my password keeper. I'm going to save your password in case we need it later. So here it is, the headset. Click close. And the next step will be to load your list. Okay, I will put your list here and I will let you know what the list is. And that's it. Then you'll be ready to start dialing from that. Now, because you don't have a list, I'm just going to exit, put a list in like this, and close this. And here's your star ready to go for the next time you want to dial. Okay, one more thing is I've assigned you a number. You can see the number here, 2041344 in area code 321, which is Florida, where Ted Thomas is located. Now that number can be forwarded to your own number, but he'll have to call you first and he will ask you to enter a code. So because it's late now, I'll do it to my number and we can change this later. Okay, the format for the number has to be +1, then your area code and phone number. Okay, this is done. So now the number here for inbound and SMS can be this 204 number. And for outbound, you want to choose the same number also so that it display the outbound number 204-1344 here. Okay, so that will be the caller ID, and that will be the number in case they call back. And you can send also simple text messages from that number. And one last note here, I'm going to send 25, there'll be 25 leads in your first batch. And those leads are tagged with a need a call 1, 2, 3. And what that means is that if your outcome is not final, like you leave a voicemail message, there's no answer, they want to call back, that will remove an attempt to call number 1. But the system will repost the lead in your turbo dialer so that you can make a second call. And again, if there's no answer, if the outcome of the disposition is an interim disposition, it's not a final one, it will put them back in the loop. And I think it waits for 4, 5, 6 hours. So I'd have to check in the platform, but it will wait a few hours and put them back on your list so you can attempt a third call. So right now it's set up to make 3 calls before you give up on the leads if you cannot reach them. After that, they are removed from your list. Now, of course, if you choose a final disposition, like they bought or they're not interested or something like this, then they also completely get removed from your list by removing these needs to call. And finally, so you see what that looks like. I'm gonna bring up your dialer here. I'm gonna launch it. Okay, that is your access. So I'm gonna go ahead and here under list dialing, you will pop this up. And as you can see here, there's the canned list here. Okay. You may not see the other lists when you do that because you can only see what's assigned to you. But if by accident there's another list, of course, do not call any other list than the one that says can on it. So I'm going to load this up and we should see 25 here, and that's it. There's one of 25. And that's it for now.